Hey everybody, it's Misha. I just wanted to show you our Touch Cream foundation. Since our liquid's out right now, I usually use liquid. Doesn't really matter. They all cover really good. But yeah, I've been a little slack today and it's pushing 12 o'clock. I figure I might want to go ahead and put makeup on today. But I'm going to show you, like I said, this is our Touch Cream. Comes in a little case. See? And that's my son screaming in the background. And my little pad that my son's decided he wanted to tear. But see, it comes with a little window. So that way your sponge is not sitting in your makeup. And you can just see? But I've already put on my Divine Moisturizer, my Glorious Primer. Make sure you put your primer on. I don't care what kind of primer you use. I don't care what kind of makeup you use. But if you're going to put makeup on, put a primer on. But anyhow, this is taffeta. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my sponge today. Usually I use my brush. And this is good for combination or dry skin. You can use it for oily, but I would suggest using a powder afterwards, just for the simple fact this is kind of a little bit of oily tint itself. And see my little boo-boo my kid made. I have a 10-month-old. He decided he wanted to take his nails and scratch the crap up his mother. So I want to cover that up too. Now it doesn't look all nasty and red and look like something's wrong with me. And see how good that covers. Just the foundation by itself covers my circles. But my circles are horrible. So I've got to go back in and use our concealer. Taffeta is my normal color. I actually go down to a really, really light shade. It's our lightest shade. It's called Scarlet. Because mine are so bad. A lot of people use this for highlighting. I just use it to cover. And a little bit goes a long, long way. And no, you're not supposed to drag your finger across it, because that will make your skin wrinklier quicker. You're supposed to use your brush, but I can't find mine. Thanks to my kids who decide that they want to play with my makeup. There you go. And then I'm going to go back over, because this is really light, and just going to take a little bit of my foundation and just touch over it. Just kind of blend it a little bit, and there you go. See? No more zombie looks. And then, because it's a nice rainy, dreary day today, I'm not going to do eyes and everything else. I'm just going to use our mascara. This is awesome. This is how I do it. I use my transplant gel first. And you can see, there's my eyelashes. Okay? Now our transplant gel has our uplift serum in it, so it's actually conditioning your eyelashes. And if you just apply the transplant gel by itself, I mean, you get length. See? This is how I put it on. Put the transplant gel on first. I'll apply it to both eyes because I like the length. Length. I'll just put kind of like a base coat on. See? I'll let that dry for a second. And then I go back and do it again. Just coat them from end to end. Excuse me. And then I go back. Here's our fibers. See? You can see how fluffy they are. They're fluffy. So I go in and I just kind of rub them against my hand. Kind of compact them all in there so that way you're not getting flyaways. See? It's all nicely compacted. And then I just go on the tips. Don't need good oils. You don't want to get them down to your like where your eyelashes come to contact with your eyelid, because if you do that, they're going to get in your eyelid. And then while that one's drying, I'm going to go do this one. And then I'm going to go back with my fibers again. Now the reason why you're not putting your transplant gel on right after you put your fibers on is because your transplant gel is going to get fibers in it. Because it doesn't have time for it to dry and hold the fibers on. Kind of give it a minute. And it's dry. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to seal them. And if you don't have an eyelash curler, people blow dry them. If you blow dry them, they will curl up. What I do is I just kind of hold it up when I'm putting it on. I'm making a mess today because I'm doing this in front of my camera and not in my mirror. But there you go. And I'm just gonna clean up. I usually use a Q-tip, but I don't have a Q-tip right now in front of me, and I am not nowhere near my bathroom. Now these are they're not waterproof, they're water resistant, so they will still come off in the water, but you have to wipe them. I went swimming last year with mine, and they stayed on. But there you go. See, gives you a lot fuller looking lashes. And like I said, if you don't really like the fibers aspect of them, a lot of times I just walk out the door with my transplant gel on because it works better than most anything else I've tried. But now I'm ready and I don't look like death warmed over. Anyhow, if you have any questions, just hit me up.